Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. Now in the previous video, I gave an indication that this content will have some sexual things within it. And if you didn't want to hear about it, then, just don't watch it. I wanted to tell you guys and explain to you how to detect when your dreams are being co-created with nefarious beings. And they can do it so cunning because, in my past videos, I explained to you how other things can be there to draw off of your energy. Other things can try to manipulate just to get something out of you or try to control you altogether. Now, before I even laid down, I knew that the reptilian conscience, there's how to detect reptilians trying to attach to you. 9 times out of 10, and the Archons work this way as well. So this video is going to be very educational for you in learning how they work even before you go to sleep. So a lot of times you'll get what we consider as like migraines. And, the medical field will explain it differently to you. But there are some things going on spiritually with that, some nefarious things, and your body will give you like warning signs that something is trying to infiltrate and attach to you. Now, when it comes to the reptilians, they are masters at the dream state. They are masters at it. And also dealing with the astral realm. And even before you go to sleep, how to detect that you may be going to be infiltrated once you go to bed is get a good feel of how you feel. If you feeling pressure within your head, take some time with that and really try to meditate on that and see what's the source of it. Where is this really coming from? And pay attention to how you feel. Is it negative? And a lot of times when you feel pressure within your head and it's irritating you, a lot of times that's the reptilian conscience trying to attach. They're trying to attach and go into your subconscious then they start to manipulate. So they'll try to infiltrate your mind in that way before you even go to bed. They're contemplating of how they are going to start to feed off of your energy, because these are energy vampires. Okay. So, and the Archons work the same way. Okay, so you will have Archons that are already attached to reptilians. And then the reptilians are going to try to attach to you. So when you begin to have lucid dreams and they feel so real, it's because you guys are now co-creating that space, okay? You are co-creating that space, and they are going to warp your perception to get you to feel a certain way, because they are going to try to feed off of those emotions. So pay a close attention to how they warp this particular lucid dreaming that I was having. So I go into this space not literally just a space where I'm outside. And it's almost just like the how I go into these other worlds, but this is a simulation. This is a something that we both are creating at the same time. Other worlds are already created that we go into, so there's no need to create something that's already valid and there for you to experience. These are other realities, other realms, other densities with worlds already there. And you will know if you are intuitively, you will know whether this is something that is being created from other worlds that already exist. So when I go to sleep, I already know that there's a reptilian there, and I never mind it. I know I can pick up on these things trying to attach. It's almost like being hit with directed energy weapons or frequency. It's a negative type of frequency that is present around you. So I never mind it. I meditate and then I never mind it. But as your body sleeps and then you go off, then you're not really going off anywhere. They are in your mind creating this other reality. Okay, that is the lucid dreaming. Okay, you're not anywhere. Your soul has not left the body. You're within your own mind creating, co-creating this lucid dreaming. So I'm in this place, and it's just like other places I go to, but this is just a simulation. And I noticed that, well, there was some other things that happened before that, and I can't really remember all of that leading up to this one particular moment where there are two females coming up to me. There's two females coming up to me, and one of the females, my attention is towards her, and this is when the reptilians are manipulating, and they can suggest sexual energy. They can put that in your mind as they create other people within that dream state, within that lucid dreaming, and suggest within your mind to go along with it. Now, as I am seeing her, we say something to each other. And these particular reptilians, I know that are working behind the scenes, are projecting into my mind that there is inner conflict between my wife and I, and which is this is valid. There is a legitimate conflict between her and I. So they're making it a little bit more easier for me to be persuaded to have some type of sexual act with this female. Now, this female is starting to touch me, and she began to go down on me, right? So as I'm seeing this, now I know within this world that I am being manipulated in some way. So, but it's not fully dawning on me to break free from this. It's not dawning on me. I see it, I know it, I feel it, but haven't fully broken free mentally from this state. So I'm going through this experience. But as I'm going through it, there's a purpose why I'm doing this, because I'm learning. I'm picking up on how they work. So I'll allow things to happen so that I can learn from it. So now, as this girl is going down on me, I'm looking up towards this apartment building, which I'm getting the indication that, my wife and my mother-in-law is there and my father-in-law is there. It's like they're down um, to come and see us, and they're staying with us. So I notice when I look up at the window that my mother-in-law, my in-laws are looking out the window, and they are seeing this girl going down on me outside. And this is outside, out in the open, this is happening. So I get up and I go inside, and, I see my in-laws, and I'm looking at them to see what type of response they are going to have, because I know that they saw me. And the whole time I know that this reptilian conscience is still there. I know it. But I'm allowing myself to see everything that is going on, to let it unfold, so that I learn from it, to see how they're working. So I'm getting the indication that they had already spoken to my wife before I go inside. And so, since they didn't say anything, the in-laws didn't say anything to me, I go into the bedroom and I see my wife. Now, this right here is not my wife. This is some sort of simulation that they tried to create, and they didn't even get it right, because she didn't look. She almost looks like that, but they did not get that right in this simulation. So like I said, I'm allowing all of this stuff to happen so that I can learn from it. And if you guys go through this, pick up on how they work, because they will do this to you. And archons will be attached within the simulation, creating. So I'm seeing my wife, and she's on her knees on the ground. I guess she was folding some clothes. So, and it looked like she was crying. So this is where the reptilians really wanted me to be angry. Okay, now they projected their own anger and wanted me to feel like that anger that they was projected at me, they wanted me to feel like that was mine. And if I had accepted that anger to be mine, then they can feed off of my energy. It's like how take a Thanksgiving turkey. Before you first have to fatten up that turkey, right? You feed it. You feed that turkey, you fatten them up. Then you can, then he's ready to be eaten, You got him fat. So it's the same thing with the reptilians. The reptilians will project this negative energy. And if you accept it, then you become enraged. You become mad. And you think that energy is yours. But this reptilian is fattening you up so that he can get ready to feed off that energy. So I became, confused and a little bit upset to see her, down there crying like that. And then